back, and here we are, about to stomp some bugs. Apologize for my voice, my throat's a bit scratchy. I'm coming down with something, I believe. But we'll persevere. Oh, I should have predicted this.
This war must end.
Rely on me.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Sir cantrips.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Ah, that wasn't so bad.
I need to recover my strength.
Oh, quiet.
We won't fall here. I swear it.
We won't falter!
Any all behind nature check?
It went splendidly.
Excellent. Demonic bug slime poison not only everything alive, but to the land itself. A blood vial and a bloodshot eye, oh boy.
Together.
You really have to micromanage your weapons here, I guess.
No glory
Adventure
without
awaits.
risk. They will break against our resolve.
I need to recover my strength.
Exquisite pearl.
Let us be off.
The bottom of the canyon is split by a narrow crevice. About one side across at its widest. It is easy enough to jump over, and places even to step across. The obstacle doesn't seem to be a problem, or even particularly notable, but as you draw closer you hear terrible droning coming from the crevice. Be howling as if it's alive. Looking at the crevice? You stare in the darkness of the void, trying to make out where the strange sound is coming from. Not all at once, but your eyes pick out the contours of a body in the darkness. Someone small, perhaps a gnome, halfling, or child, rolled up into a ball at the bottom of the chasm, under a stone ledge. He's crouched down, his head to his knees. He's hugging his legs tightly. It appears to be one of the caravanners caught by the swarm. He's crying aloud in one continuous tone, and it strengthens as it echoes through the crevice, building into something truly haunting. Can't see clearly from here. I'm sure the poor lad won't last long without help. Every moment we delay, our people suffer terribly. Shaylin saved me from such choices. No one can save such choices. No matter what we do, someone will suffer, always. Athletics? Not without effort, you manage to clamber down the bottom of the crevice, tie the halfling with a rope, and pull him up. He doesn't resist, but he's little help either, dangling helplessly like a puppet. The Vescivores inhabiting his eye sockets seem to have eaten their fill, and easily pull them out and crush them. Their victim sits on the ground, continues to cry, and sound begins attracting unwanted attention. Hear the humming of disturbed Vescivores above. A mass of them separates from the main swarm and flies towards you.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Only both in the crevice didn't move at all until you fought the onslaught of Vescivores. He's still lying on the floor crying. Can I give him his eyes back? Magic can heal the caravan's wound, but not his mind. For now, there's nothing more you can do for him. You seem to aware of your help, and his crying, shrieking continues. And later, you hear another scream overhead. Leaning precariously over the crevice above, one of your men falls to the bottom and dies upon the rocks. The other soldiers now serving as bait, they're directly fighting for their lives and yours. You better be helped, pal. What is this? Who's trying to serve and drunk about? Probably with blood. Oh, that's the queen.
I'll make my own legend.
A bright future awaits us.
I tire of waiting.
Oh,
You
but
require
first,
my unbiased opinion?
what we're gonna do
Nice
is
try. Didn't work though.
haste up.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
We will win this war.
Something like that.
We should move.
I will help where I can.
We're gonna get tons of ads here, I bet, but we'll see how it goes.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
I know she's got something on her. Fortune Ray, that bitch. Magic Missile, that hoe. Okay. Unleashing a last shriek, the swarm queen slumps to the ground. Immediately, as if by magic, the distant sounds of battle subside. Several small beasts sit on their mother's body, sinking their mandibles into it. The canyon drowns in waves of scent, a sweet soporific, with a hint of bite, like the crackle in the air before a storm. I can't breathe. I need some fresh air. Get me out of this disgusting hole. Taught to see beauty in the most unexpected places, but this creature is simply disgusting, no matter how you look at it. The mongrels in the caves and our Kennebrest could eat that, I guess. That's it, you filth, no more flying. It's a good we get rid of her without suffering more losses. Just a little longer, and we had been forced to bury lots of our fighters in this cursed land. Suddenly, Anivia stops. Her nostrils flare, and her eyes scan the floor with walls of the canyon. She squats, pokes at some lumps of slimy substance, lifts up to look more closely, smells them, and cringes. You smell that too? That smell. Aha! I'd bet my life that your gear had this nasty stench when we were entering the canyon. I saw the queen bug spraying it around to summon or spawn to her. By the way, did you know that smells are extremely effective in attracting attention not only in the insect world? For example, a tavern keeper in Kennebrus can't for 10 minutes first flee and doggedly search for a rotten fish that turns out to be in the pocket of his left apron. Let's see if we can find the source of the smell with my equipment. You and Anivia search through your things and quickly find the source of smell, a thin handkerchief. Looks like it's been soaked in something like the Swarm Queen's slime. I'll be damned. When the Queen was spraying this sweet-smelling goop around, the swarm flew to it like flies to jam. The chewed-up bodies of caravanners smelled like this too, I checked. Commander, I think some rat planted the handkerchief on you to ensure that Vescivores would find you. Demons did this to place the swarm in our way and made sure I couldn't avoid the ambush. I agree, they never expected a defeat in Kennebrus, nor a quick march to Dresden. Now they're throwing everything they can at us to stop our advance, including oversized pet bugs. Anyway, we need to keep our eyes open. That handkerchief could have been planted here by magic, but take it from a professional paranoiac. I think we've got a rat in our camp. In Kennebrus, we squashed the cultists time and time again, but they were like maggots in a dead hog. Some could have infiltrated our forces too. We have to keep our eyes open and guard up. It's time we get back to our people. I say we destroy the Queen's body. I've heard the little bugs who eat the flesh of their mother can be reborn as Swarm Queens themselves. That's the last thing we need, right? That's interesting, you can save some of the slime and use it as a suicide force later. But we can't do that, obviously. Get rid of the beast body. Great, cleaning up after a fight is just what I liked. We'll start here little by little and we'll clean up the entire world round. What we could have done is keep the slime, then like catapult it to the city. That's an idea. There he is. Anivia, Commander, what a relief, you're alive. Saw the swarm begin to thin and ran to you immediately. Luckily, our losses are not as great as we feared. Not many are even wounded, but if you'd been a moment later, I'm afraid to imagine what might have happened to us. Unfortunately, the insect's acid ruined what was left of the caravan. Of course, I sympathize with those who perished. Could have used their gear. I couldn't just be little corpses while people were getting killed, right? Miners, as everything's over and we won. What are we doing to do now? Since you're here, please take a look around. Found some painted runes and the traces of something that seemed like a ritual. I need to figure out what this is. Oh, hi, Evac. Yeah, it's going well. How are you doing? Easily done. I'm no mage, unfortunately, but I'm in the habit of thoroughly documenting all descriptions of rituals and symbols from magic books, especially demonic ones. Someone very recently opened a portal to the Abyss here, and summoned someone. It's not difficult to figure out who they summoned. She's lying dead right there. So that's where the bug came from. I guess who carried out the ritual, handwriting is unique even when it comes to runes. I examined the Grey Garrison after your success, documenting everything I found for Queen Galfrey, and I'm sure the hand that drew the rune circles was the same in both instances. The work of the same spellcaster. Well, it's clever to set a trap and exhaust us. Shouldn't be afraid of demons. We lived through this little trap, didn't we? We'll overcome the next one, too. We just need to keep forging ahead. Well, since we finished off the swarm and we know someone is giving us trouble, it's just we get out of here. I'm done with bugs. Still another body to loot. Hunter's Assurance. Breastplate. I'll take all that. That's nice. Yeah. See, it wasn't a total loss. No trace of the footprints. So you just vanished. So that wasn't the halfling? Look. Let's vamoose. Oh. Not home free yet, are we?
We should move. This is my path.
A bright future awaits us.
We cannot be defeated!
This bloodstained letter. Oh boy, these are always good. There's a letter on one side of the paper, and on the other a hastily drawn map of dungeons with a mark in one spot. To anyone who can help us, my name is Harkle. I'm chief of the Nasty Waifs gang. Recently we raided the tower in Estrad in Kenabras, and with Norg Orber's blessing, we took quite a haul. He hid a reliable place with a bad reputation, somewhere the law would never think of going. We were celebrating our success when Quickrick appeared and choked two of our friends to death. We knew things were bad because Quickrick had already been dead for about 4 hours. The old man was a drunk and his heart had failed the steep mountain roads. Terrified, we chopped Quickrick into pieces, but a few hours later he came at us again. Then he brought with him two he killed earlier. That's when the real nightmare began, something so bad the mind can't take it. Corpses came back to life, howling, screaming in pain and rage, and killing the way they killed. Even now we're sitting in a cave, keeping a wall of fire burning with oil sanctified by the priests of Iomede. It's the only thing separating us from the mob of walking corpses we once called friends. Praise Norgrober, we took an oil vessel with us from the Tower of Estrad. It won't last another day if the heat doesn't kill us quicker. Looks like the nasty waifs are done, so here's our offer. If you can get to Dry River Canyon and get us out of here, we'll honestly return all the loot, show you our hiding spots, empty our pockets, confess to everything, and accept any punishment except for the gallows. If you want, we'll even sign up to be crusaders. We'd rather die in the mouth of a demon than to suffer here forever with our friends. I know my comrades well. The men who planted this letter for you will have long ago escaped to south. I beg you, Here's the exact location of the place where the nasty waifs are making their final stand. If you have a drop of mercy in you, save our souls. Harkle, honest thief and chosen chief of the nasty waifs. Yeah, Evac, I've been offered that Twitch deal before for, what was it called? Overflow software or something like that. Plus 2, how's that? That's a very slight upgrade, possibly.
I stand ready. I can't cast it like that.
We will win this war.
Adventures await. Did we step on their toes as well? We can do it!
All the bugs must die, all of them.
I need to recover my strength.
Follow me. Check that out.
All the bugs are planting traps now, are they? Of course, my,
Trust in yourself.
Oh, we have to go around the other way.
March on.
No reason to pause.
Pause to select the correct weapon, stupid.
I tire of waiting.
Together, we stand. Lead on!
Here's...
I'll make my own legend.
I refuse to accept their statement.
Got our hands full here, I guess.
This will leave a bruise. I'll just sit here.
You do that, right?
Don't worry about me. A bright future awaits us.
I stand ready. Charge!
What the hell?
I can't cast it like that. We won't falter!
That wasn't a
Can't buy it
surprise.
from me.
I mean, nobody knows how to disarm a trap.
Please, be careful.
I don't gotta have to deal with traps just so I can bug you. Of course, we have one of those things and a swarm to deal with.
We will be victorious!
The light take you!
How do you miss a swarm? Like, seriously, this is a gigantic cloud in front of you.
Endure this!
So I can realize it.
I can still fight.
I'm wounded!
Ability damage.
I won't give up!
Voices of the Hollow.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
It hurts. Kill, kill, tear. Fish and some moss. We're eating tonight, people.
We should move.
I will help where I can.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Karen went. Are these guys the real deal?
I stand ready.
We will win this war.
We will be victorious.
You won't survive me.
I need to recover my strength.
Whimsical berry. Belt here. Incredible dexterity. That's going on, what's her name when we get back to camp, probably. Unless she already has one, which she might. I can't remember.
The goddess protects us.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
What? No, I
I
need
will
the
lend you my aid.
communal protection.
Adayana.
That's
This is my path.
I will help where I can.
unbelievable. Massive claw from a silver dragon. Where have I seen that before?
We should move.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Wait until they... Charcoal soak means a greasy-looking liquid.
Forwards!
The light take you!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
No glory without risk!
Now! Good. As soon as your fingers touch the wand, a surge of energy courses through your body. Howling choir of restless souls step into your very thoughts. Green light pours from your eyes. It can rend soul from body if you so much as will it. The wand vibrates in your hand like it's alive, but no, it's certainly not. As soon as you realize, with amazing clarity, there's definitely something inside and studying you closely. Yeah, we gotta destroy this thing. A biting pain runs through your fingers. The wand clatters to the stone floor, breaking in two. The sound seems grim and menacing, like the toll of a funeral bell. Those hiding in the one did not appreciate such disrespectful thoughts. The green light fades as quickly as it arose. The choir of the dead quiets their howls. The power slips away, even as every part of your body protests against it. You vividly realize how fragile and fickle mortal flesh is.
They will break against our resolve. Into the fray!
We won't falter!
That's what I think of your ship. What's Harkle have? Verminbane Elven Curved Blade. Subtitle at least. And full plate, oh boy. Piece of Tarantula's Claw. That's what we're looking for. Helm of Scrocia. Judging by its adornments, the massive knight's helmet once belonged to a Hell Knight. There's a dent for a powerful blow on the bottom edge of the rear plate. We'll have to show that to storyteller when we find him. Ooh, cheese and eggs. We're all set. I'm gonna save before anything else bad happens.
Something over there.
Vessel Relius. It's empty, but there's a film of scented oil on the sides. The outside the vessel is covered with engravings praising Iomide. Sure, yeah, that's all nice. And a recipe, oh awesome. It's my lucky day. Statuette, a silver statuette, a golden ashtray. Oh boy. That is why you don't steal from wizards, folks. Bad mojo. Okay, so... I was headed to this inconspicuous camp, wasn't I? It's an underground hideout. The Sorcerer's Head. We'll check that out sometime. Oh, that's the new camp now, okay. It's based on how far your party moves north, I guess, as opposed to your army. Speaking of army, is there anything else we can recruit? Such a huge swarm of flies, I can't believe it. Let's give this a quick peek before we end it. Elven notes. More loot for storyteller, oh boy. Canuck. Aged kobold sitting by the campfire greets you with an amicable gesture. He doesn't reach for his weapon or hiss threateningly. All in all, his behavior is highly unusual for one of his kind. His clothes look quite unusual too. Not many kobolds opt for human clothing, nor do they adorn their possessions with spikes or scales. Greetings, my name is Krennic. I'm all alone here, so you may safely come closer. Speak smoothly without the usual kobold hissing. Moving slightly aside, the kobold points to the carcass of a small animal on a stick roasting over the fire. Dinner will be ready soon. Whoa, I never met a talking lizard before. Well, back in River City we had a real dragon. You a dragon too? Can you turn big? You flatter me, young lady. Many of my fellows would give up everything to become dragons. Some even entertain themselves with fantasies of already being such. And I'm proud to be what I am, a kobold, nothing more, nothing less. So you left me the note? Of course, what else could it be? I wanted to make sure you were interested in the information I can provide. What do you want from me? Nothing from you. I'm asking for nothing. I'm simply offering help. I sympathize with your cause, so I provide whatever support I can from time to time. Does that work for you? Staub looks expectantly. What's the catch? No catch. I'm acting for wholly altruistic reasons. My motives are something I would rather not reveal. Turns his face, you and wrinkles become more visible in the glow of the fire. We just met 5 minutes ago. Do you think it's too early to expect complete candor just yet? As I already have told you, I'm friends of the Crusade. You can choose to trust me or you can leave. No, I offer help and ask for nothing in return, so the question is simple. Will you accept the claw of friendship from a stranger, or your distrust stronger than your need for help? What are you offering? With advice, mostly. Throughout my life I've seen a lot, and a piece of timely advice can be extremely valuable, don't you agree? Of course, if your advisor is a kobold, the merits are not so obvious. But you're in luck. This kobold right here has extensive knowledge of a variety of matters that you may find useful someday. One more thing I have to offer is this hair after it's cooked. You know so much about demons. Some experience with them. I don't want to go into details right now. All I'm saying is that after a rather short, and hostile encounter with them, I stopped eating meat for several years. He's a vegan kobold? Alright, what can you offer me? We have a deal. Don't get your decision, just drop by my camp every now and then we can have a word. Perhaps I'll be able to give you some useful tips. With a small knife, the traveler carefully cuts off 2 strips of meat from the roasted hare. He throws one into his toothy maw while graciously offering the other to you. A strange animal for sure, but it seems edible. The energies of the world wound mask everything in illusion. Harmless looking animals try to eat you for dinner. Dangerous paths appear to be straight roads. And your enemies, sometimes your enemies can look like your friends. Prince looks deeply in your eyes. Have you ever been in a situation like this? First you think a person is your enemy, or is your friend and ally, and the scales fall from your eyes and you realize they are actually your sworn enemies. So you catch this person, you tie them up, you start thinking, how should I treat them now? Like your enemy? Like your former friend? It's hard to decide. What would you do if one of your friends started to be a traitor? Spies among the Crusades. We know that's not true. That's bull. Yeah, that spider lady betrayed us. We just let her go for some reason. We're gonna bring him back into the fold. Did Cleric tell you that? Have you ever seen known to return to the path of righteousness? Stop listening to others and use your head. No children here. The decision to collaborate with demons is a little different from yanking family cat's tail. Make such a decision, a person has to be truly vile scumbag. Oh, just where do you people get this beautiful naivety from? If you catch a traitor, grab them and shake them until they spill everything they know. Some need to be tortured, others will crack if you threaten their family, or bribe them with promises of mercy and gold. Wring the traitor dry like a rag mop. Think about war, not about ethics. At least that's not what smart people write in books. So you're right, what matters most doing is best for the cause. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just sharing my opinion. Then again, if we're discussing traitors, it's fortunate that betrayal is not reserved for mortals alone. Demons stab each other in the back far more frequently. The rumor is that there are at least 2 demon stashes in Dresden filled to the arms supplies that were stolen by Discorites from Baphomets, and vice versa. One of them is near the entrance to the fortress, while the other one lies by the entrance of the citadel. That's valuable information. Of course it is. I wouldn't waste your time. I hope that when the time comes for you to make real decisions instead of hypothetical ones, your wisdom won't fail you. Just one bad choice can turn a revered leader into a disgraced pariah. I've seen it happen before. I lived through something like that. My tribe suffered the disaster caused by just one bad choice. Can you even imagine? I don't like telling the story. It would be useful if you know. Perhaps serve as a warning. Spill the beans. I was born into a mighty and proud tribe of the Night Ruby. Our caves were vast, our mine shafts were rich in quartz and metals, and our underground lakes were brimming with fish. And, as of course, we had plenty of slaves. The Night Ruby was a model of kobold success. It was a tight-knit, greedy, and aggressive tribe, intimidated even a few of the nearby human settlements. There was a flaw underlying our power. Once, long ago, a leader of our tribe signed a pact with devils, promising them the soul of every tribe member in exchange for help and prosperity. Since then, every new All-Watcher has agreed to the pact. The power of the tribe grew, as did the number of lost souls. I was like that until our leader, Ermak, came to power. She was a principled and proud elder who didn't want to bend the knee to hell. She refused to sign the pact. All kinds of calamities befell our tribe. The tribe was attacked by its neighbors at the devil's instigation. Epidemics broke out, and then our slaves rebelled. They came from their former masters in the dead of night. Our clutches of eggs were ravaged, our altars desecrated, our warriors were slain in their burrows. The slaves paid us in full for our cruelty and arrogance. They hunted us, chasing down through the caves and mine shafts level by level. When we were finally left alone, we had no idea where we were. All we saw around us was darkness. And lurking in that darkness was bloodthirsty and dangerous predators. I think this moment is enough of a cliffhanger. Stop here. I gotta go. Good luck. I believe you'll need it. Alright, folks. And I also gotta go. Thank you for watching. Yeah, I'll be posting the first of a new series I'm doing called Excalibur Exhumes, which basically documents supernatural and scary stuff. I hope you enjoy that as well. Make sure to tune in. But yeah, have an awesome time wherever you are. Bye bye for now.